Taking full delimitation alongside these other competing and equally critical obligations would create significant operational bottlenecks and I insist, may compromise the overall electoral preparedness for the 2027 general election. While therefore aware of such constraints, the Commission has made a decision to undertake limited and phased activities towards electoral boundary reviews without compromising the quality and the level of preparedness for the upcoming general election, which is fast approaching. So the operative word is we have made a decision to undertake phased activities and limited activities towards the boundary delimitation without compromising our levels of preparedness for the 2027 general election. And of course, in our press release, we have explained what a phased approach means. A full delimitation generally requires about 2 years. Experts will tell you, and we have our Professor Francis Adol here. It takes 2 years for us to complete that comprehensive delimitation exercise. And of course, we are aware of the limitations placed by the Constitution as well, under Article 89(4), that requires that a boundary review that is intended to be applied in the general election, for example, the 2027 general election, must be completed at least 12 months before that election. All those factors, the Commission has resolved that a phased approach is the most constitutionally sound and legally defensible course of action. And therefore, this approach will enable us, as the Commission, to meet our constitutional obligations on boundary reviews by helping us to advance our preparatory work while also monitoring the outcomes of the litigation processes that are currently pending before court on that particular issue of population census. In particular, the Commission will defer those processes that will require use of the National Housing and Population Census report pending the conclusion of that matter. While that remains the case, IBC will progressively and continuously implement other activities that are not affected by any litigation. Those activities will be undertaken in a phased approach while also taking into account the time constraints and the resource requirements. Because we have a general election that will also require massive resources, and the boundaries delimitation process is also a complex process that will also require financial resources to undertake.